Veterans Day in honor of the men and women who have served or are currently serving in the military and those that have made the ultimate sacrifice in the name of our great nation. Please rise, remove your hats, and observe a moment of silence. Thank you. And now with our national anthem is the Adrian College Pep Band. Families of these brave men and women. Tonight, Adrian College welcomes 4 veterans of the U.S. military, men who are upstanding members of the Lenawee County and Adrian hockey community. Please turn your attention to center ice and join me in welcoming Navy veteran Brent White, Army veterans Nick Bell and Adrian, and Marine Corps veteran Steve Ellis for tonight's ceremonial upgrade. With the captains of this team, please join us. Thank you, gentlemen, for your service, and for all veterans in attendance. Let's have a nice round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Arrington Ice Arena for today's NCAA men's hockey action as the Adrian Bulldogs get set to take on the Sabres of Marian University. Marian comes in with a 1-3 record overall, and the Bulldogs 3-1. Drake, we talked a little bit before the game about the strength of schedule for Marian and how much of a factor it is. What do you expect to see out of them tonight?
Well, they've definitely seen some top-tier competition to start the season, so I expect them to come out knowing kind of what level they're going to see against them tonight. We'll see if they can step to match Adrian's effort, though.
Marian coming off a win against Lawrence College last weekend. The first shot sent away by Kevin Entma, who gets the nod for the Bulldogs. And Entma's been phenomenal through the first 4 games of the season.
Yeah, Etma's won 2 of the 3 he's played to start the year. Lost his first game in regulation to open the season, but has definitely come back strong since.
Down on the other end for the Sabres, number 31, Mike Baldwin. He gets to start. Goalies at a split time thus far in the season, each getting 2 starts. This the 3rd for Baldwin in his 4th appearance. Interesting call as Gudmundsson picked up the win last weekend, but they're still going to go with Baldwin.
Yeah, but Baldwin's loss to Lawrence University last weekend was a 2-1 loss. Definitely not a game that it was his fault in any way. Your team's got to score more than 1.
Puck center on the boards. The Sabres are going to take it into the neutral zone. And Entma sticks out the glove and takes it off the stick of Howie. Looked like he just wanted to dump it down into the zone, but it was in reach of Entma, so he gloved it and elected to freeze it.
Yeah, sometimes they're sending that in, hoping to get either a bad bounce off the goalie and have it deflect in, or see if they could catch the goalie mishandling the puck. Entma definitely looked like he wanted to play it, but not as much time as he would have liked. Decided to just hold on to it.
Couple of skaters down on the ice for the Bulldogs. Gave possession over to the Sabres. Nothing doing on the attack. You also have to keep in mind, Drink, the defensive skaters for the Bulldogs do a good job getting their bodies in front of shots. Entma gets limited action, especially to start games off. Defense puts a lot of pressure on the opposing offense, so he doesn't get to see much action on a typical day in the office. So you got to wonder if that's what encouraged him to go out and get that one.
Yeah, I mean, Entma's definitely going to try to keep himself in the game, knowing his defense blocks shots. But that's just something that helps keep his energy level up, prevents him from having to make countless saves.
Bulldogs will change. Sabres looking to push up the right side. Monfils dumps it down. Jamison gives chase. He's beat out by Dunn. Pass out to the blue line. Finds its way around for Pearl. Puck sent in high and deep. And then will come out to play this one behind the net. Pass goes wide, intended for McNair, off the boards and down behind Baldwin.
Interesting call by the ref there to wave that icing off. Must have felt like the defense had a chance to get to it before it went across for icing.
Sabres looking to get the offense going. As Curry sends it down into the corner, the Sabres will play it. And Drake doing the research on the game for the Bulldogs. They have scored first in each of their 4 games to start the season, as Baldwin came out of his net and just about lost his footing.
Yeah, that happens from time to time. This rink's also used for figure skating and synchronized skating. There's a lot of ruts that you can't see from up here and on our cameras, but every so often as a goalie, you get a little upright, you catch an edge, get caught in a rut, and you can see your skates go out from under you very quickly. And it doesn't look pretty.
I typically do that without the ruts you're talking about, but that's not here nor there. Baldwin comes up with a save.
We've seen Marian do a very good job so far of limiting Adrian's possession and doing a good job of getting pucks deep into the Adrian zone.
Shot sent wide right. That was Madej. McKeag tries to get it out of the zone and does. He gets it taken away in the neutral zone. That will delay the offensive charge just a bit. They finally do get down into the offensive zone. Hanging right in with Adrian in shots on goal. 3-2, they are trailing with 15 to go, period number 1. Lisi takes it the other way, and it will find the glove of Baldwin. And he will freeze it. And there will be a face-off to his right.
Gotta say, Lisi's got to be careful going into the net late like that and spraying the goalie. Refs are going to let it go early as there's not as much chippiness going on, but as this game starts to get physical, that definitely might be something that gets called as this game continues.
Sabres get it into the neutral zone. This is Brody Jameson who gains the zone for the Sabres. Hoy starting the offense going the other way. Brothers tries to leave it off for Thompson. Left it just a bit too far. Out in front, Marian's going to take it the other way. Miltonthorpe sends it down around the corner. Etma came out to play.
Yeah, that puck was thrown in on Etma. He initially looked like he was going to put it into the corner and realized his defenseman was going to get beat. So tried to play it up the boards and just hit the Marian player right in the stomach.
Brothers has it behind Baldwin. Looking to get a centering pass for McCloy. Stewart takes it up the right side for the Sabres. Centering pass leads to a Howie backhand. And Etma's there. 4 shots apiece for both teams. Marian doing a good job of hanging with the Bulldogs, not giving up too many shot opportunities. And the Bulldogs like to throw it on, especially early.
That was a great job by Baldwin to poke that puck off the M stick. My apologies, that was McNair's stick he poked the puck off of.
Armour set for the face-off with Thorogood. Armour wins for the Bulldogs. 13.5 remains in play. Puck goes up into the netting and will face off again to the right side of Baldwin. Shot attempt coming from DePrez. Etma there with a save, his 5th of the night. Pass goes up to Boyd in the neutral zone. He leaves it off for Armour. Armour sends it around the board. Centering pass for Boyd. Just off the mark. Kolatarsi tries to send in a shot. It is blocked by Pearl. And we're going to get an icing call. 12:46 remains in what's been an evenly played first period to start the game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Marian has come out with a lot of energy here, trying to match the speed and skill of Adrian. Has done a pretty good job of it so far. Something going on with Baldwin's helmet. Gets it fixed. I think he was trying to buy his team some time there after the icing to catch their breath.
Brothers has it on the left side. Crossing pass for Thompson. He has Paquette with him. Center pass for Paquette, and Paquette puts it home. The streak is extended. 5 straight games where the Bulldogs have tallied and drawn first blood. Always good to get on the board first.
Great pass. Great job by Paquette to drive the center. Tip that puck home.
That's his first goal of his collegiate career. He has 3 assists in the season.
Bulldogs goal scored by number 41, Vinny Paquette. Assisted by number 10, Matthew Thompson. And number 27, Michael Hoy.
Thompson and Hoy credited with the assist.
Paquette from Thompson and Hoy at
That's the
7:33.
second assist for Thompson on the season, which adds to his amazing total throughout his career, 43 for him. And we're going to have our first penalty of the night. That's Backnack. He's going to get 2 minutes in the box.
Something to point out, Marian's power play has not been very strong this year. They've only converted on 2 of their opportunities and had a conversion rate of about 5.6%. Not very strong, especially going against a Bulldog penalty kill, which has been very strong so far.
McCloy's going to take it the other way. He gets it deep down into the zone. Into the corner. He's going to have to get back. Lewington gets into the zone. But the ref's going to get him for offsides. We'll have a neutral zone faceoff. 11:23 to go. 120 remains in the Bulldog penalty. Meyer sets up with Thompson to take the faceoff. Howie comes away with it, tries to send in a shot, and it goes wide right. And Drake, as a struggling power play unit, is on the ice for the Sabres. You're 1-3 on the season. Your power play struggling. What would it mean to find the back of the net for these guys?
It'd be huge. It's definitely something that they would like to see happen, but they're having a hard time getting possession in the zone and keeping it. Adrian's doing a great job of smothering them.
40 seconds remains in the Sabre power play opportunity. Slap shot sent on from Crone, but Hoy was in the way.
Yeah, that almost went off Hoy and in, though. Went off Hoy and then just went off the outside of the post. Went just wide.
Madej puts on a big hit on the boards. And Jamison on the other end of the big hit. Yim comes down, puts some pressure on Baldwin. And he's going to win the puck. Yim, just a sophomore. He's had tremendous success in the black and gold for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs are back to full strength.
With a tremendous highlight, a 4-goal game in his freshman campaign. Something remarkable on the efforts of Yim.
Yeah, Yim's a player who always knows where to be on the ice, likes to go back door, likes to crash the center of the ice, drive the net hard, and he gets rewarded more times than not.
He currently leads goal scorers for the Bulldogs. He has 4 already on the season. As Corey Dunn winds up a shot, gets caught in traffic. He has 17 on his career to go along with 23 assists. See a bright future for Yim here at Adrian College.
Yeah, as it stands right now, he's a goal per game player with 4 goals on the season. Definitely looking to add to that total here tonight.
Puck goes all the way back behind Baldwin. Bulldogs looking to put pressure on the full length of the ice. Pass for Meyer. gets deflected. And Thompson's going to come away with it in the neutral zone. He leaves it off for Brothers at the blue line. Makes a move, gets it to Thompson in the corner. He passes to Brothers. Hoy has it at the blue line. He passes to defenseman Curry. Curry winds up for a shot. He gets stuck in the traffic. Brothers shaken up. Paquette delivers a big blow in the corner. Hoy keeps it in. Thompson gloves it down. Tried a centering pass for Paquette. And that's the first errant pass of that offensive possession. There was good, crisp, tape-to-tape passing being shown on that attack, which lasted quite a long time.
Some big hits being thrown both ways in that shift.
Now he shot. Ricochets up into the net. 7:23 remains in the first period. Bulldogs lead shots on goal 8-5. Yim has it on the left side, looking to deke around the defender. Just quite couldn't get the final possession of the puck as he neared in on Baldwin. Just lost control at the last second.
Yeah, defense did a good job of separating him from the puck at the moment of truth there.
Dunn sends it along the boards. Looked like it was going for Yim. The refs wave off the ice and the Bulldogs get a change. Puck goes back for Midday. McCloy takes it up the right side. His pass goes off a skate up and into the netting. We'll have another face-off, 6:24 in the period. Hervey was in on the face-off with Brody Jamieson. Bulldogs will control the puck. Pass down to Hervey behind the net. Sends it around the boards. Kolatarsi. Centering pass for McNair. And into the pads of Baldwin. He's going to freeze it. We're going to have another face-off. To Baldwin's right. A lot of face-offs in the Marian zone today.
Bulldogs are doing a great job of getting bodies in front of Baldwin here, making it hard for him to track these pucks. He's having to eat everything that hits him. If he pops out a rebound, these Bulldogs are ready to just pounce all over everything.
McCloy keeps it in. Hervey couldn't send it home on the offensive attack.
Example shown right there. Hervey got a good tip. Bouncing puck. Baldwin couldn't control it, and Hervey almost had a wide open net to put that thing away.
Mangon tried to set up the offense for the Sabres, but couldn't get it out of the neutral zone. And again, the Bulldog defense smothering the Sabre skaters. Not really letting them get past the neutral zone.
Yeah, the Bulldogs are already done with their filling out process here. That probably only lasted about 10 minutes into this period, and we've seen them settle in, especially after that goal. They're getting more and more aggressive as the period continues.
And production for the Bulldogs does seem to increase as we go further and further into the game. and that does lead to more goals. They've scored 4 in the first period thus far this season, 6 in the second, and 9 in the third. So as they put more pressure on teams, it leads to more goals and more opportunities, and that shows directly in the goals by period category.
Yeah, these Bulldogs just wear other teams out. They fill them out for probably the first 10 minutes or so, get a read on how their opponent is going to play, and then just crank up the pressure and just wear them out.
And it's a lot easier to take advantage of a game when you're playing your game, your pace, your way, rather than trying to adjust to the way the other team is putting pressure on you. And that's what makes it so hard for teams to come into Arrington Ice Arena and play teams like Adrian College, who ranks in the top 10 nationally in both the USCHO polls and D3Hockey.com, where they are 6 and 3 respectively. And that's what makes this team so hard to beat, is the fact that they control the game the way they want to play it.
Yeah, this team is built to go fast and deliver a lot of hits, and that's the way they play, and that's the way we'll see them continue to play, as it's a formula for success for them.
This Adrian College hockey program, a young program, celebrating its 10th season this year. And Entma makes a big save on the Marian attack. And Drake, this is the 10th season, and in the 9 prior, they finished first in the league all but 1 year, and they took second place. This program has been on the top since its creation, and it seems like they just keep on going up from there.
Yeah, it's a small school, which definitely draws kids in with smaller class sizes, something that's definitely enjoyed by a lot of students. And then having a rink on campus that's built and run basically just for you, they just do such a great job of recruiting not only good players, but players that are going to fit the system that they want to run, which was started by Ron Fogarty and continued on here by Coach Krug.
And you talked about the small class sizes, Drake. Both you and I, athletes here on this campus, we know about the athletic life, the travel, the practicing and all that. Having small class sizes and like actually interacting with professors, knowing them as a person rather than just a professor who doesn't really know you, really helps out. So I think that's a major contributor to what attracts them to this small school, is the fact that they get one-on-one help from these professors to help them manage their time and help them with their work and really give them anything they need to be successful both in their sport and in the classroom. And you see that as there's a lot of all academic honors on this hockey team.
Yeah, the other thing worth noting is this school is built with probably about 70% or more student athletes. So this teaching staff knows how to work with student athletes. They're willing to work around flexible schedules and are understanding when these kids have to go on the road.
And what you mean by 70% athletes here on campus, when President Docking came in 2006, a little bit of background history of the school, he came in and changed the mindset around campus that he was going to build this campus, this college, through athletics, and that's exactly what he's done. Enrollment's been increasing ever since he's been here, and the success of the team really helps as well, as it seems like every team here on campus is successful in what they do. And it says a lot about the school and the athletic programs here, and that also helps a lot with recruiting and getting the better athletes when it comes down to decision time, and it beats out other schools.
Yeah, when Docking came in with the new administration, he built the football stadium, the rink, has continued to expand the gym, and it's just pushes these coaches to always be active in recruiting, to bring in better athletes for every sport. And we've seen in Adrian College that just thrives.
And now that we have our history lesson out of the way, back to hockey, we're going to have a penalty here on Taylor McCloy. He's going to get called for tripping. 1:57 left in the period. So if the Bulldogs can successfully kill off the penalty, he's going to be in the box for the start of period number 2.
This is a big moment here for both teams. Bulldogs don't want to give up a goal in the last 5 minutes and give momentum to Marian. And Marian wants to get not only a power play goal, but a goal period here in the last 5 to get momentum swinging their way right at the turn.
And Trevor Boyd had an early opportunity in the penalty kill. Boy, a dangerous goal-scoring threat. He's second on the team in goals this season. He has 3, only behind Brian Yim. We talked about his career briefly earlier on in the broadcast. This team is stacked with goal scorers, and it seems like every line has at least one of them on it. So for opposing teams, you can't really catch a break because there's always a threat on the ice. Huge advantage for Krug.
Yeah, smart strategy, too. You don't want all your goal scorers on one line, because obviously that's going to limit their ability to produce. And it gives you depth, so no matter what line's out there, you know you've got someone who can put the puck away.
Bulldogs have controlled possession
1 minute
for essentially this
remaining.
entire penalty kill. There's 1 minute remaining in the period. 57 seconds now left on the penalty. There's a turnover. McNair just lost it, but the pressure being put on by McNair causing that turnover. Now gets a turnover in the neutral zone for Thompson. And Drake, if we didn't know any better, you'd think this Bulldog team is the one on the power plays with how aggressive they're playing.
Yeah, they've seen one of Marian's power plays already so far. They know that they've struggled to get possession deep into the Adrian zone despite being on the power play. And so Adrian has decided to just turn up the heat and keep the puck down in Marian's end the whole time.
And you have to know that Adam Krug's seen the statistics and seen what the power play unit was like for this Sabres team. And he's taken full advantage and not really taken off any of the pressure or offensive attack while shorthanded. 5 seconds remain in the period. And it looks like that's all we're going to get on a period number 1. The Bulldogs on the board. They score a goal to give their team the 1-0 advantage going into the first intermission. Always huge to carry that momentum into the locker room before coming out for the second period. And Drake, I'm being told they were going to have a special synchronized skating presentation for us during this intermission. So be sure to stay tuned and check out the synchronized skating team and all the hard work they put in on the ice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ice your Bulldog Varsity Collegiate Synchronized Skating Team. Tonight you have a special chance to see the season debut of their competitive free skate set to music by Kanye West. You can see them in action at their first competition next weekend at the Kalamazoo Kickoff Classic at Wing Stadium. For the first time this season, here they are, the Varsity Collegiate Team. Let's have a nice round of applause for your Bulldog Varsity Collegiate Synchronized Skating Team. Good luck next season when you kick off the season in Kalamazoo.
Welcome back for second period action here at Arrington Ice Arena. I'm Darian Pitcher alongside my partner Drake Cagle, bringing you second period action. Marian will start the period on the power play, but that will last for about 3 seconds.
Yeah, if it continues like it did at the end of the first period, Adrian will probably get it deep into Marian's zone.
Face off controlled by the Bulldogs. McCloy's out of the box. We are back to full strength hockey. The puck sent around the boards, where it is taken into the neutral zone by Muffles. McCloy can't get his stick on the puck. He was winding up for a shot, but it looked like the defender got his stick in the way. Pearl tried to keep control of it along the blue line while all of his guys got on side, but he couldn't quite do it. We have an offsides call on the Sabres, so we're going to have a neutral zone face-off near the bottom of your screen. Face-off again controlled by the Bulldogs. Madej sends it up, tries to make a blue line pass to Boyd. But the Sabres defender cut off the passing lane. Boyd gets his skate in the passing lane. But the Sabres will still send it the other way. They try to dump it down into the zone. But it looked like Kolatarsi along the boards, preventing it from happening.
Marian definitely trying to make their stand more in the neutral zone this period instead of letting Adrian get it deep.
Dunn sends the pass over for Butzo. He gets it back from Yim. Matson tries to put on a shot. It goes wide. Dunn couldn't get a clean stick on it to fire off the shot.
Well, that might have been because of the slash. That's what we see McCade getting called for.
Trying to put the Bulldogs on the power play for the first time tonight.
Something they've converted on a little over 30% this season as they've gone 8 for 26. They had a rough go of it in their first game and have got it going since.
148 in the second. McCabe for slashing at 148. This is a Bulldogs power play.
Howie goes back to give it chase. Entma comes out of the crease to play it. Curry brings it into the neutral zone. He leaves it off for Thompson. Paquette fires on a shot. The first attempt on the power play. Hits the post.
He almost had a second of the season right there. That was a rocket. Glove side high. Just hit the post.
Of course, Vinny Paquette, the lone goal scorer here in our game today. Bulldogs have 1 minute to work on the power play. Dunn has it at the top. They get it back to Dunn. He can't get it through the bodies. Armour gets it back to him. Kolatarsi gives it a try. Too much going on in front of Baldwin. 35 seconds in the Bulldog power play. Pass goes up to Armour, who is waiting for it at the blue line. Gets it back to Dunn. Dunn creeping in. Good job by the defender to get down on the ice and block the shot as Howie skates it into the offensive zone for the Sabres.
Delayed penalty against the Bulldogs.
Baldwin skates to the bench. They have the extra skater, and now the Bulldog power play has been killed off. Marian's back to full strength. And finally, whistle blown as the Bulldogs get possession.
It's going to be a hooking on Dunn.
So right out of the Bulldog power play, we're going to have a Sabre power play.
They're 0 for 2 on the night. We'll see if they could, if 3 times the lucky charm.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty.
The Sabres really hoping the third time is the charm. This unit's been struggling in this young season. Keep in mind, though, they've had some pretty tough competition as St. Norbert, their opening series.
Yeah, and then Lawrence University to follow that one. So 2 tough opponents. And there it is.
Gianni Mangone is going to get the power play goal. That's going to even things up. 15-25 in the second period.
A rocket from the point there. Caught Etma maybe a little deep with some traffic in front. I don't think he got a good look at it. Blew right by him, glove side high.
Mangone, the point leader for the Sabres. His second goal on the season to complement his 4 assists. He now has 6 points. And we got ourselves a tie game with 15 to go in the second period. And that's going to give a lot of momentum to the Sabres. It's like you could see the weight lifted off their shoulders once that goal went in. The unit who now has 3 goals on 39 attempts. That's the way they wanted to break the ice and right this ship here against Adrian.
Yeah, it's definitely got to feel good for him to get a power play goal against a team that tends to do well on the penalty kill. And they're going to look to keep that momentum going 5-on-5 hockey.
Dunn tries to send it up for Lisi. There was a lot of ice between the two. Another pass for Lisi at the blue line. Butzo controls it. Sent it down into the corner. The Sabres will take it from there. Hervey putting a big hit on Lewington. The Sabres keep possession. And Entma will freeze the puck. 14:01 remains in the second period.
Something worth noting between these two teams is that they both go with what is seen as smaller goaltenders now in the game of hockey. Entma listed at 6 foot, not very big when you compare him to his goaltending partner, Dylan Kelly, who's at 6'5". And at the other end, you've got Mike Baldwin, who's listed at 5'9", and his partner, Gudmundsson, is 5'10". Both seen as pretty small goaltenders.
It's really something you like to see, isn't it, Drake?
It is. Being a goaltender myself at 5'8", it's nice to see teams at this level being able to trust goaltenders that aren't vertically
challenged.
Well, we are vertically challenged.
On the short side of the stick. Puck's frozen, 13:33 in the period. Thompson was set with McCaig in the faceoff circle. The Bulldogs will control it. Puck went out in front of Baldwin, but it was surrounded by black jerseys. Thompson sends it up for Paquette. He leaves it off in the corner and gets it back. Weston putting the pressure on him. Weston takes it behind the goalie. Madej continuing the physical play as he sends right into the boards. And Brian Yim tallies the second goal of the game. His streak's still alive as well.
Yeah, we talked about how Yim likes to be in the center of the ice and knows where to be. Once again, finds a soft spot right in the slot. Picks his goalie off, blocker side. 5 goals in 5 games.
And Yim continues to roll in his young career. We remind you, Yim just a sophomore. His second collegiate season. There's going to be a penalty assessed to the Sabres.
Adding insult to injury there.
Jacob Ride goes into the box for 2 minutes. It's going to be a Bulldog power play. Looking to answer the power play goal from the Sabres. Yim Dunn, Armour, Boyd, and Kolatarsi. The power play unit on the ice. And Yim almost went back to back.
Man, what a big save there by Baldwin. He didn't only make the first save through a screen, but the backdoor attempt, man, flashing the pad.
And Armour's going to beat him this time.
No chance. No chance for Baldwin on that one.
There was still 1:23 remaining in the power play. But Armour found the back of the net. He got in deep on that one, right in front of Baldwin.
That puck came out to him right in the slot, the same place Yim scored his from. And Armour goes top blocker side and just puts it right where Norman keeps the cookies. Top shelf.
Always a good spot for the cookies.
The Bulldogs power play goal scored by number 22, Connor Arthur.
So Armour gets the goal. The lead jumps out to 3-1, and the penalties have been costly, especially that one for the Sabres. And just as Marian took the momentum in their favor, getting their power play goal, a penalty of their own seized the end of that momentum, and it swung back in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we tend to see special teams play a factor in these Bulldog games, and they keep that momentum going. Marian once again on the power play.
Puck center on the boards. The Bulldogs will change. Howie's going to lead the offense for the Sabres. Skates right in the middle of the Bulldog defenders. The Sabres, however, will keep possession. And now that they've seen a goal go past Entma from further out, it's kind of opened them up. They're starting to take more chances from further away, not really looking to get it in nice and close like they were in the beginning.
Yeah, but they have to understand that that goal was with the screen and bodies in front of Entma. Hardly ever does Entma get beat clean from that far out. Entma doesn't get beat very often anyway.
This is true. Entman will freeze it. 10:01 remains in the second period. Action-packed second period at that. We've seen 3 goals already. We're only halfway through.
Yeah, we've seen the pace get turned up here. Normally the first period, when you haven't seen an opponent before, should tend to be a little slower as they try to fill each other out. We saw Adrian pitch it up in the second half of the first, and now we've seen Marian come out flying here in the second. And Adrian's only increased the pressure.
Entma caught a break on that last offensive series for the Sabres. Gave up a rebound opportunity, but lucky for him, the puck was bouncing just enough that the Sabres couldn't get a clean stick on it to put on another shot. Milnthorpe tries to send on another. Entma is going to corral it. He will freeze it with 9:20 to go. Brian Yim set to face off with Jamison. Bulldogs have controlled the face-off circle all night. Puck goes around. Entma's going to play it. Butzo putting on the pressure. Boyd tries to send a pass between his legs. Jamison's there to put on the pressure. Boyd's going to come away with it, though. And they will dump it down into the corner. Another big shot put on by Armour this time. That was Monfiles on the other end. If you look at the rosters for both teams, you see the Bulldogs a bit bigger. And there's another goal. Trevor Boyd winds up, and he's going to put it home. Boyd came into tonight chasing Yim by 1 goal. And if these two can keep a race like this, they're going to be very productive. Obviously, they're not keeping track of the stats, as they're both team players. But you see there, Boyd says, oh yeah, Yim, you're going to get one? I'm going to get one too. You're not going to pull away from me.
Yeah, this Marian team is starting to fall apart defensively here, as that's now the 3rd straight goal we've seen from the slot wide open. They've got to defend the center of the ice better to give their goalie a chance. A little bit easier to score when you've got all day to pitch a corner, and you can pitch any corner you want when you're right in the center. We see a little scrum here.
Temper's starting to flare, especially on the Marian side. For that time frame after the power play goal, you could see in the way they were carrying themselves, they had a little bit more confidence. But for the Bulldogs to answer with 3 goals right afterwards, you can see the body language start to go back to how it was. And they're starting to let fewer things slide, especially down around the goalie.
Yeah, great teams know how to respond, and we've seen this Bulldog team respond quickly and decisively after giving up that power play goal against. Mishandled there by Baldwin.
Shots have climbed. Bulldogs now up to 20. Marian with 12. And this is where you're starting to see the Bulldogs pull away in the shots on goal category, which they like to do. They like to fire on a lot of shots. Marian kind of controlled the pace a little bit in the beginning of the game, and we're sticking around, but now Adrian's starting to pull away a little bit in that category.
It's not even just a number of shots in this period, it's the quality. They're getting everything right from the center of the ice, wide open.
A little bit more pushing and shoving after the whistle. nothing's going to come of it. The refs are starting to make their presence known a little bit more. Starting to put out anything that could get going after the whistle, keeping this game under control.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier on when I talked about Boyd crashing the net and spraying the goalie, how the ref let him get away with it early. If he were to do that now, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a penalty, as these refs want to keep this game under control.
Thorogood escapes the corner. Poke checked away by McNair. The puck's going to go into the neutral zone. The Sabres are forced to retreat. Butzo sends it around the boards. Austin Hervey's going to bring it in. He had McNair in the middle. He couldn't redirect it in. Curry tries to send in a shot. Another big hit put on by Austin Hervey. And Wright has taken a beating tonight. He's been on the wrong end of several Bulldog hits. Neutral zone face-off, Jamison and Thompson. Thompson gets the better of him this time. Thompson has it in the corner, gets it up for Brothers. Madej sends it up the left side. Thompson giving chase. Pearl putting on the defensive pressure. And Paquette, once again, right place at the right time. We've seen him in a lot of good positions throughout this game. He has one goal already, and he's knocking on the door at number 2.
Yeah, great save by Baldwin there as the player was going behind the net. Easy to lose track of that puck as it came back short side. Good job of staying home. We're seeing an Adrian College penalty here against Colatarsi for interference. Marian's going to hope to get one of those 3 that they gave up back here on the power play.
Their power play unit a success in their last effort on the ice. There was a good look from Mangone, who didn't tally the goal. Boyd skates it out of the zone. Couldn't get it past center ice. Spinning away from the pressure is Pearl. He gets it in. And consecutive power play goals for the Sabres. Looks like they were starting to figure things out on special teams.
Looked like a weak initial shot on net, but someone was probably there to poke home that rebound. As it was coming through a lot of traffic, there's a lot of bodies in front taking whacks at that puck.
We will get the goal scorer when the announcement comes through. As you said, Drake, there was a lot of traffic in front. Couldn't really tell who got their stick on it. Nonetheless, 5 minutes to play in the second. Marian has made it a 2-goal contest.
Marian power play goal scored by number 7.
If you're Coach Krug, you got to go in the intermission and really tighten things up and preach to your guys about discipline. Keep them out of the boxes. That's how Marian scored both their goals. 5-on-5, even strength. They haven't really got much of an offensive attack going. It's all been on the power plays of late.
Yeah, that goal was credited to Lewington, another defenseman. Maybe seeing a little trend there as both of Marian's goals on the power play have come from their defense.
The junior is going to get his first goal of this season, his first points. And thus far, he has 4 in his career. Goals, that is, to go with 7 assists. And that's an important goal, as it looked like the Bulldogs were about to run away with this one. He brings hope for Marian. And Baldwin's going to glove that one out of the air.
Last time Marian scored a goal, Adrian answered with 3 straight. We'll see how Adrian responds to giving up this one.
Face-off control by the Bulldogs. Shot from Butzo from the blue line. Goes into the shins of a Sabre skater. Entma's going to jump on the loose puck. He will freeze it with 3:46 to play. Thompson and Thorogood on the face-off. The Sabres will control it. Howie tried to send it in front. Couldn't get it past the traffic. Mangone receives the pass across the ice. Takes it all the way in on Entma. Another save. He now has 18 on the night.
Entma did a good job of holding strong there despite being run into by a crashing Mangone.
Kolatarsi has it. Sends it around the boards looking for Yim. They get it into the neutral zone. Lewington will take it. Madej gets it going the other way. Armour up to Yim. Yim tries to center for Boyd. Ride had it for the Sabres. Poked away. Pressure put on by Yim. Sabres dumping it down. Giving Chase his cross. He will get there in the corner where he's met by Madej. Jamison had a look, but not the angle.
Yeah, you're seeing Marian being willing to take some weird angle shots to try to catch Entma off guard.
Turnover goes to Matson. Matson tried to make something happen. Couldn't get the goal, but he did draw a penalty. However, Scott Milnthorpe
called for slashing there.
So once again, we're set up the same. 2:09 in the period. Right after a Sabre power play goal, they take a penalty of their own and send the Bulldog power play unit on the ice.
Time of the penalty, 17:51 of the second. Milthorpe for slashing.
Bulldogs needed less than half of their power play last time they were on the ice.
Ooh, that one had to hurt. James Mathias went to dump that one deep, ripped it hard off his own teammate's ankle.
Dunn has it on the right side, sends it down into the corner. Brothers centering pass. Can't find the intended target. Dunn sends down for Brothers, centers for McCloy. Baldwin with a big save. Another pass for Brothers. Just under a minute left in the power play. A minute left to go in the period.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
Bulldogs can't capitalize on that rebound opportunity. The puck is cleared. They have 45 seconds to try to capitalize on the extra man. Yim's pass finds Boyd at the blue line. He gets it to Curry. Armour on the right faceoff circle. Got it down to Boyd. Boyd gets it poked away. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. 30 in the period. Kolatarsi sends it down. Boyd almost got it off the boards. Down in front. Armour takes a shot. Big rebound. No one can corral it. Redirection almost goes. And we're going to go into the second intermission. Bulldogs lead 4-2. Action-packed period number 3 coming up next here on ACTV.
Varsity senior synchronized skating team. The senior team is coming off a big win against Miami University in their first competition of the season in Mentor, Ohio. You can see them in action in their next competition at the Kalamazoo Kickoff Classic at Ring Stadium. In January, they will again represent Team USA in competition in Gothenburg, Sweden. Please give a warm welcome to the varsity senior team. Getting you.
You can take a swing at my ego. You can make a run for a crown. Even open on the people, yeah, take us down. You can hang your evil right on us. You can drop your bomb around. Yeah, you stand like freedom, yeah, gonna take us down.
And we're back for third period action here on ACTV. Armour and Jameson set to take the face-off. Drake, give us a little recap of the second period to the best of your ability. We've seen a lot, but...
Yeah, Marian was able to strike twice on the power play. We saw the Bulldogs be able to strike 3 times right back. Marian got a little loose defensively down there. Definitely giving up a lot of opportunities right in the slot. Bulldogs were able to pound it home.
So Armour gets control of the faceoff, passes it off to Boyd. And Marian's going to get their first offensive attempt of the period. Just missed on the pass attempt. Almost turned into a great opportunity for Armour.
Yeah, this ice might have been a little wet still. Might have caused that puck to stick.
We've seen the synchronized skating team in the intermission, which caused a little bit of a delay for the Zamboni driver getting on the ice. And it does seem like it's still a little wet in spots. Puck's frozen, 19:08 to go.
We'll see if Adrian can continue the trend of being a third period goal scoring team here.
They've come in strong down the stretch. So far this season, they have 9 goals in the third period, the most of any other period. Although creeping up on them after that big second period. Things look to be even for the last 2.
Yeah, Marian's able to come out with a little bit more energy, knowing that they scored with just over 5 minutes left in the period on that power play. And they were able to hold off the Bulldog counterattack to end that second period.
And they struck twice on the power play, which has been almost non-existent to this point in the season.
Yeah, they matched their season totals just in a period right there.
So the ship has been turned around on the special teams for Marian, but they still find themselves trailing by 2 in the contest. Kolatarsi goes into the corner for the puck. Meyer takes a shot from Kolatarsi near the blue line. Team still battling for it in the corner. Pass for Pearl, one-timer shot wide left. He was getting into that hot zone that Yim and Boyd found in the second. Puck comes out for Paquette. Goes over for Butzo. Tried to find Brothers in the middle, but the pass was off the mark. Pearl in the corner. He was met by Armour. And the Sabres get it out of the zone. They're going to get a shot off. Goes wide right. They trail in shots on goal, 23-16. Up to this point, 13 and a half Still a lot of time left for the Sabres. Lacey sends it around the boards. Marian going on the offensive attack. They've really controlled the possession so far in the early minutes of the third. We've seen a lot of action down near Entma as Marian looks to close the gap.
Yeah, Marian's definitely feeling like they've got to get a goal here in the first half of the period, knowing the Bulldogs are probably going to have some opportunities to put one away, feeling like they need to close the gap sooner than later.
And on top of that, when you're chasing two, the sooner you get one of them, the better. You obviously don't want to wait till crunch time to have to be forced to get two in the back of the net. So you can see the pressure mounting on them just a little bit. And that shot from Weston, gloved by Entma. 14 saves for him tonight.
I believe you mean 16.
I did. You know. Just caught the wrong score on the scoreboard. That's why I'm a comp major, not a math major. We're going to have a timeout, and we'll be back after the break. Out of the timeout, there's 15 minutes to play.
That timeout was called by Adrian, as they definitely felt the momentum was swinging Marian's way. Wanted to give their team a second to maybe figure things out.
Coach,
Bid save by Entma there.
Coach Krug definitely felt that things were starting to go in the wrong direction. Marian's controlled this third period, as we've already stated. Just trying to interrupt the flow a little bit, try to change things around, because he knows as well he doesn't want to give up a goal early and leave him around in the game. In the final minutes, Thompson centering pass goes wide. Slap shot sent on by Bud Madej. Goes wide. Here's Cross. Entma there on the save. That shot was kind of...
Yeah, that one was put in an awkward spot for Entma to make the save, right between the shoulder and the ear, with a guy crossing in front of him for the screen. Great job to trap that puck and make the save.
Cross definitely took a wind-up like he was going to put it on with a little bit of heat, but he ended up sending it off speed. Entma tracked it down, kept him off the boards. Kolatarsi sends one in. McNair can't get his stick on it to redirect it. Jamison dumps it in, trying to make something happen. Armour is going to take it the other way. He's going up the right side. Deflects off Baldwin, finds the boards. Bulldogs will keep possession. Hoy sends it in, taken away by Weston. Puck sent down. Tyler Curry skates into the neutral zone, and he will dump it down. Baldwin comes out to control it as Boyd was crashing. This is the first extended possession down near Baldwin for the Bulldogs in this period. And it's going to go up near the banners and fall back down. We're going to have a face-off, 12:22 in the period. It's going to be glove side of Baldwin. Matson will meet Derek Thorogood. And Matson's kicked out. That will send in Daniel Lisi. And the puck goes up into the netting. We're going to try it again. So Matson will get another opportunity. He gets to stay in this time. Sabres looking to control it. Pearl smacks into the neutral zone. Really had to extend to get that one. Backneck.
We continue to see Marian trying to throw pucks on net, just trying to create whatever opportunities they can, knowing that Entma's been kicking out some rebounds here.
Pearl takes a big shot from Matson behind his own goalie. Marian looking to slow things up a little bit, trying to get something going offensively. Thompson intercepts the pass. Kicks it along for Brothers. Brothers tried to get Paquette. Paquette still knocking on the door of goal number 2.
We're seeing this Bulldog team maybe trying to get a little too pretty here. Looking for the backdoor pass, the pass to the slot, instead of just trying to get pucks on net the way Marian's been.
Thompson gets the face-off win for the Bulldogs. The ref got in the way of the pass in the neutral zone. But lucky enough, the puck went right back to the Sabres skater. Kolatarsi sends it away before taking a big shot. Goes all the way down. We're going to get an icing call.
Penalty here on James Mathias for elbowing. Bulldog power play coming up.
Yeah, he got his elbow up on Kolatarsi when he gave the big hit. Especially dangerous up near the head.
James Mathias, not the tallest guy. Kolatarsi a little bit taller. Had to go a long way to get that elbow up there on Kolatarsi.
And when you have to travel that distance, you're more than likely going to get caught. And he absolutely did. Power play unit's going to come onto the ice for the Bulldogs. And for Marian, when you're chasing 2 already, being down a man, not ideal. As time ticks away in the third, Curry's shot deflected up. He's trying to claim into the net.
McCade blocked 2 in a row there.
So Armour will go to the face-off circle.
Marian penalty to number 6, James Mathias, 2 minutes for elbowing. Time of the penalty, 9:30 of the third period. Mathias for elbowing at 9:30. The Bulldogs are on the power play.
And that penalty being against Mathias versus Marian penalty kill a little bit extra considering he's been one of their top penalty killers tonight.
Dunn has it near the blue line. Sends it down for Armour. Curry was in a good spot. Took a little bit of time to get the shot off. If he could have got it clean in a hurry, Looked like he would have had Baldwin as he had to shift posts. Nonetheless, the Bulldogs keep possession. Curry keeps it in the zone. Tries to send it over for Dunn. Just beats McCaig to keep it in. But McCaig will send it into the neutral zone. Marian trying to change. That puck didn't get too deep into the neutral zone. They were still able to get it effectively changed and get a new shift out there.
Yeah, no change there for Marian as that puck was sent up and out of play. Marian was trying to say it came into the bench. Refs say no, it went up and out into the netting. Fresh Bulldog leads against a tired Marian penalty kill here.
So the Bulldogs will work it around, trying to catch the Sabres out of position. Butzo has it. He gives it off to Dunn. Dunn for Brothers down low. Sends it across for Thompson, who can't find it on the stick. It will clear. And that should just about kill off the penalty. There's 8.5 remaining in the third period. There's another rebound opportunity off of Entma. Weston came back to play the puck. Kolatarski trying to send it along the boards. He does. Pass goes off the boards for Brothers. Tried to make something happen and ended up losing the puck. Madej finds Brothers. Brothers got it to Backneck, who delivers a blow in the corner. Kalatarsi sends his shot wide left. Poke checked away in the neutral zone by Backneck. Kalatarsi sends it up for Matson. Matson dumps it down into the zone. Misplayed by Weston. And Backneck just about got his stick on it. Stewart brings it into the zone. Lisi's taking it the other way. He has McCloy on his left. Big hit delivered by Mangani. And Lisi's shaken up on the play.
Yeah, that hip, legit hip check went a little bit low on Lisi. Definitely feeling some pain in that knee.
So Lisi finds his way off the ice, and hopefully a good sign that he was able to do it under his own power. A little bit of a limp to him. Hopefully nothing serious. Play resumes, 6.5 to go. Bulldogs still clinging on to a 2-goal lead. McNair sends it along the boards. Baldwin comes up on the other end. Hervey gets in the middle, tripped up. We're going to have a delayed penalty. Entma comes to the bench. McNair sends it for Hervey. Hervey skates it in, sends a shot too high. Curry at the blue line, sends it down for McCloy. Jake Howie going to get called for tripping for the Sabres.
With only 5:43 left in the period, getting a penalty here. Not good for Marian's chances of making this comeback. Down 2 goals still. If they're able to kill off this penalty, they're going to need to get 2 goals in just a little over 3 minutes. Something that's tough to do against these Bulldogs.
Marian penalty to number 27, Jake Howie. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the
So
penalty,
Dunn has it at the blue line. Power play unit
Howie for tripping.
on again for the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs are on the power play.
You got to think if the Bulldogs tally a goal here, that'll just about put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Bulldogs are definitely looking to put the nail in the coffin on this power play.
The clock, a huge friend to them as it ticks down to 5 minutes. Two-goal lead is comfortable. 3 would be even better. Yim leads the attack on the right side. Skates it behind Baldwin. Poked away temporarily. Boyd has it. Dunn starts the crash. He gets a slap shot. Yim at the blue line sends it over for Dunn. Skaters starting to close in on Baldwin. Didn't look like Armour was ready for that pass back from Dunn. Miscommunication gets a temporary clear. 30 seconds to go in the power play.
It looked like Armour thought Dunn was going to unleash that thing. Someone must have been in the lane as Dunn tried to go back to Armour, who wasn't ready for the return pass.
Ten seconds remain in the power play. And Marian will clear one last time. They are back to full strength. 3 minutes, 40 seconds. They need 2 to break even. Time not in their favor.
Look for Marian to really amp up the pressure here. They've been content to sit back and be a little passive on their forecheck. Look for them to really start to go all out, as they've got to make something happen here in just over 3 minutes.
Puck goes into the neutral zone. Pearl will play it center ice. Entma comes out of the net to play it. We're under 3 minutes. Shots on goal just about back to even, as we've seen Marian start to fire on a lot here in the third. 26-23 in the Bulldogs' favor. A lot closer than what we're used to seeing. But as always, it's about the quality, not the quantity.
Yeah, Bulldogs definitely had quality scoring opportunities in the second period that they were able to capitalize when they put on that 3-goal stretch.
Hervey has it. He takes it into the zone. 2 minutes left. Poke check from Hervey. Lewington will keep it on his stick. Bulldogs putting the pressure on. Trying to keep the puck down in their zone. Pass goes up for Brothers on the left side. He tried to find Paquette in the middle. Hoy sends one in. Thompson almost got the redirection goal. Thompson in the middle again. Kicks it to himself. but Weston is there to block it away. 1 minute remains. 1:03 now that we have a whistle.
Marian is opting to pull their goalie and call a timeout here with the face-off deep in the Adrian zone. We'll be back after this break.
One minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
6 attackers on here for Marian as they look to get 2 goals in the last minute. Quick penalty called as Marian had to do what they could to prevent a goal from being scored against. It's going to be a tripping on Cross. 52 seconds, Marian's goalie forced to return to the net as the penalty comes down deep into the Marian zone.
52.4 ticks left. Yim will get in the face-off circle with Thorogood.
Number 40, Clay Cross, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 19:08 in the third. Cross for tripping.
So the timeout called to get an extra skater out. Really just squandered immediately with that Cross penalty for tripping.
Yeah, Cross had to take that penalty though. With the empty net, Bulldogs had possession. They were about to pull away. Had a wide open look on the empty net. They had to do whatever they could to pull him down so that goal wasn't scored. Baldwin's out of the net, 5-on-5 here.
Under 10 to play. Marian looking to make it look better in the final score. But the puck goes into the corner. These two teams will meet tomorrow. The puck will drop at 3:05. The Bulldogs are going to take this one 4-2. And Drake, that 3-goal stretch proved to be huge in the outcome of the game.
Yeah, that was the deciding factor. That rebound after giving up a power play goal against, getting 3 straight the way they did, definitely put Marian back on their heels, and Bulldogs were able to sit back and defend from there on.
So that's going to wrap it up from here at Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs are going to take this one 4-2. For Drake Cagle and the rest of the ACTV crew, I'm Darian Pitcher saying so long. We'll see you next time here on ACTV.